dude, the sun's not even in the right place. Dude, I don't know about this, man. If anybody figures out that this is actually not how I wake up in the morning, they're gonna realize we're actually a scam.
Man, don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it in post. Just get into bed quick.
What?
We need the shot of you opening your eyes and getting out of bed.
Bro, nobody ever does that. And
Everyone does that.
is this how successful people sleep? Like this?
No. That I'm feeling. I like that.
Okay.
Just, maybe put the Rolex on the other arm.
Here's why I'm a millionaire and you're not. This is the 4 a.m. millionaire routine. Everyone asks me why I'm so successful and how I got so successful, and it's because I'm committed. Every single morning, the second I wake up, I fall to the ground and do push-ups. Thousands of them. Speed run this with my watch on because I'm committed to the time. I need to make sure I'm ready for my first meeting at 4:30. Every single morning, I train the body. Train the body is train the mind. If you don't train the mind, you can't make money. If you can't make money, you can't afford to buy food. Every copywriter wants to make $10,000 a month, but there's a lot of bullshit out there. There's a lot of gurus who will tell you like productivity stuff that actually doesn't make any difference to your income. They say like, oh, wake up at 5 a.m. or like go work out in the rain, go take cold showers, like meditate, affirmations, blah, 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 blah. But none of that stuff actually helps you to increase your income. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you the only two things that you need to do every single day to get to $10,000 every single month from copywriting. It's not complicated, it's not difficult to do. It actually just will take you a couple hours a day, but if you're consistent and you do it every single day, there's like literally no reason you can't make $10,000 every single month. Let's get into it. So at this point in my career, I've coached 1,000 copywriters, maybe a little bit more than that. And what I'm about to share is gonna be useful for you if you're a beginner, but not as much. If you're a beginner, if you're an active copywriter who has a few clients already and you're looking to get to 10K a month, I think it'll be a little bit more useful because for beginners, it's pretty straightforward. Like go get a coach to teach you fundamentals of copywriting and go get your first client. And that's it. And then come back to this video. And if you're an active copywriter, I'm gonna share with you the two habits, the two things you need to do every single day to increase your income and to hit $10,000 a month. And they're very, very, very simple. It's not going to be new information, but most people don't do it. Most people only do one of these things. And I know that because I used to only do one of these things. And I'll tell you what happened. So when I was getting started in copywriting and I was making about $4,000 a month, I was trying a lot of stuff that gurus would tell me to do. They would tell me like, oh, you gotta go like hustle, you gotta go wake up super early, you gotta go meditate, you gotta go like set crazy goals, you gotta go and take cold showers, you gotta do affirmations, like blah, 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 blah. Like all these things helped, but did they really? Not really. Like it doesn't change anything. If you meditate, it doesn't increase your income. If you go for a run, it doesn't increase your income. If you do a cold shower, it doesn't increase your income. And I was like literally in freezing cold Canada in winter, going for a run at 6 a.m. in the morning in the cold, thinking like, oh, like I'm definitely going to increase my income from this. I literally thought like it's a mindset thing. And that's the other thing gurus will tell you. It's like to get to 10K, it's a mindset. And I don't really talk about mindset on this channel because I don't like the word so much. I think the word is being misused. I think a lot of people it's like a cop-out. It's like, oh, the reason you're not successful is mindset. The reason you're not successful is limiting beliefs. And everybody has beliefs that hold them back. Everybody has thinking patterns that hold them back. But the reality is like, if you just take action and you trust the process and you follow a process that's proven to work, and you do the two things I'm about to share with you, like you will get to 10K even if you have certain beliefs that you struggle with, because the only way you're going to work through certain beliefs are by doing things that change those things over time, right? So like, I'm not a big fan of this, like sitting there and reworking your belief system. It's more like, what are the action steps you have to take per day? Take those actions every single day, and then your beliefs will catch up with you because your new reality will confirm the new results, and that will confirm like, oh, this is actually good. Therefore, like you should believe this. And then it like internally, you shift the belief instead of having to have some guy like, do some stuff and like read some. So, I'm not a big fan of this mindset thing, but back then I was. Back then I thought, I have to go do all those things. And I just realized like I was so busy until like midday every day doing all this fluff, like reading 10 pages of a book and affirmations. And like I said, like running in the cold, and like nothing was actually getting done. I would start work at like 12 or 1 p.m. I'd finish at 2 a.m. my copy for the day. I don't have any new clients. I'm still doing the same work, and like life was the same. And I'm like, why am I working till 2 a.m.? Because I'm not doing any copy in the morning. I'm like literally doing all these guru things. So I just said, screw it. Like, I'm done with all this fluff. Like, I don't want to go to bed at 2 a.m. I enjoy sleeping. I actually really like sleep. I'll make a video on sleep at some point, but I actually enjoy like 8 hours of sleep at least. So going to bed at 2 a.m. and waking up at 7 a.m. was like, or even earlier sometimes, was like a nightmare. I hated it, and had clients on Eastern time that sometimes would have meetings with me at 5 a.m. So I'd go to bed at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m. It was horrible. It was horrible. There's no amount of meditation or cold runs or whatever that's gonna make that any better. So I was like, okay, I need to make a change. I'm just gonna drop all this stuff, and I'm just gonna focus on writing copy for my clients. And that's the number one thing. That's the first thing. That's the first habit. Write copy every single day for real businesses. And so writing for your clients is obviously the first part of that. But the other thing is writing copy for businesses you'd like to work with. Like, even if you don't actually end up working with them, adding that to your portfolio, getting practice writing for some big businesses is going to make you a better writer. So if you're not writing copy every single day, you are not setting yourself up for success. It's like, if you want to get fit, you've got to go to the gym every day. You've got to go work out every day. You've got to do it every day. It's a habit. If you do it once a week, it could take you years to get results. Think about it this way. If you want to get really, really good at copy, let's say it takes you 1,000 hours of like active practice to get good at copy, like really good. And you can only allocate 1 hour per day. That's going to take you 3 years, a little bit under 3 years, 365 days, 1 hour a day. It's going to take you almost 3 years to get good. Whereas if you do 3 hours a day, it's going to take you under a year, right? But the crazy thing is some people don't even do copy daily. They do like, let's say when you're getting started, maybe you have like a couple small clients, you only do like, let's say 5 hours a week. It's going to take you a long time, right? It's going to take you like almost 4 years. It's long. It's going to take you forever. And for the beginners, right? The beginners, they don't even do that. They might do like 2 hours of copy per week because they're not consistent. So having a daily routine of writing copy, whether it's for your current clients or whether it's for clients you'd like to work with, is essential. And the more hours you can invest every day into that process, the faster you're going to get good. The faster you're going to improve, and the better results you're going to get your clients, and the better practice you're going to get, which gives you more confidence to work with bigger businesses. Because that's really what it is. It's not so much about mindset. It's about confidence in your skills. If you know you can deliver incredible copy and you know it will convert, you will be able to close a lot of clients and you'll be able to charge a lot of money because you know internally, like, my copy's good. I write this copy and every single time we send the email, it gets results. Then it's like, it's not a mindset thing. It's like, it's just a confidence thing, right? So that's the first one. Write copy every single day, no matter what. And I was writing copy every single day, and I was practicing copy every single day. And that's when I started to see results. That's when I started to get referrals. I actually started to get referrals just because I was writing copy. And like, if you finished with your client work for the day, you can start doing additional copy for them. Like, if you only have 3 hours of client work per day, why can't you say to them, hey, I'd love to be more involved in more crucial campaigns in your business. Like, I see you guys are running ads all the time. Let me throw my hat in and write a couple ads for you guys and test them, see if they convert, you know, like get going with other copy in their business. You can add a couple more projects, even if you don't charge for it. That's not the point. The point is to get the reps in. The point is to get the experience. And so, you know, I would start doing stuff for my clients that I didn't previously do. I spent all that time doing all the cold showers and running and all that fluff. I just took all that time and I did a lot of extra stuff for my current client. And not only did I keep the client because he was so happy with the work, but like, he was now seeing how much more I could do for his business, and he was giving me more work, and I was actually making more money like that, right? Because I would eventually get those projects, they'd be paid for projects, and then I'd get results, and I'd be able to use those results to close future clients because it's like, yeah, I have written ads. Yeah, I have written landing pages. Yeah, I have written sales pages. Yeah, I can write emails. Yeah, I do write Instagram captions. Yeah, I can write YouTube titles. Like, I could do all of it, right? Because I kept looking for more ways to write for my clients. And that's like the powerful part of this, right? So if you already have clients, which I hope you do, because this video is only for you really if you have clients, how many more things can you write for them? Like, how much more can you do for the business to get better, to get practice, to get more results that you can start using to get more clients? that is where you want to spend your time. You're going to get more experience. And the other thing about this that a lot of copywriters forget is, are you improving every day? Like it's one thing to write emails with AI, right? It's one thing to just keep writing emails and like, that's it. But like, are you practicing your skill? Like, are you learning new tactics every single day? You know, I created a to Z program, 15-minute modules every single day, over 100 modules of like useful, practical strategies to improve at copywriting last year, because a lot of my private clients were struggling with this. They were struggling to improve their copy on a day-to-day basis. And so I created this program, Copy Basecamp, and in there, I put together all these strategies. But the point I'm making here is that I would tell my private clients, my 6-figure copywriting clients, the guys at 10K, like, you know, you're doing good stuff, but you're not improving on a day-to-day basis. So start going through those modules. Start going through the swipe that we cover, go through the breakdown calls, go listen to the guest coaching calls that we're doing in Basecamp, and just do a little bit every day. Just do 15, 20 minutes a day, and then go write copy. And then you're gonna get better at your skill. Because every single day that you're in the industry, if you want to create leverage for yourself and you want to improve, like every day you should be a little bit better. That's my philosophy. It's like if you improve a little bit every single day, it's going to change your career. It's going to change your life. And a lot of people don't improve every single day. They just do what the bare minimum is, and then they go and do all these affirmations and read books and go and do cold showers. And that stuff's cool. Okay, that stuff's fine, but it's like distracting most people. Because if you still have a job or you have a lot of clients or you're busy, like you're not going to have the time to go do all that other stuff. Like first focus on the skill, the very thing you're being paid for, double down where you're being paid. And so you may know the expression or the quote, like if you improve by 1% every single day, over a year, you're going to be like 37 times better. And I believe in that. Like I'm a big believer in 1% improvement every single day. Like just keep getting better. So that's why I created Copy Basecamp, because I was like, well, I want to take everything I know about copy and put it in simple, easy to understand modules that anyone that has clients can go through and improve on a day-to-day basis. And there's always something that they can learn. There's always something that they can improve on, and bring guest copy coaches in there to share their experience and give additional tactics that they know that have helped them over the years. So Copy Basecamp's become that like copy master archive where you can get everything that you need to improve on your skill. So again, if you want to join us, I'll put the link in the description. Join us in there, start improving on your skill every single day. So now let's get into the second thing. And this will take you from making, you know, a few multi-5 figures per year to making 6 figures, to making $10,000 a month. But before I do, check where we are. Check this. So we're here in Shibuya, and it's beautiful up here. This coffee shop is fantastic. It's secret. Only the locals know about it. So I'm not going to share where it is. My favorite place in Tokyo is literally this table. I do a lot of good work here. I get a lot of stuff done, a lot of vision work, like thinking about what I want to do. But there's a lot of like natural light in here. And I'm a big natural light guy. Actually, that brings me back to my story, because I used to work in a very, very dark office space. And that's part of why I was struggling to increase my income, because I didn't have that natural light. I didn't have that natural energy from my work and the inspiration to get stuff done. I needed to increase my income to get a better apartment and to make enough money to cover rent and to cover the groceries and to cover my bills. And I was only barely covering my bills. Like I probably had like $500 a month left over. So I knew I needed something more than just the first thing I shared with you, which is writing copy every single day and improving on the skill. And that's how I discovered the second thing. Is I looked at my business and it's like, I'm spending so much time helping other people. I'm spending so much time helping other businesses. When am I going to start helping myself? Like, yeah, I'm improving my skill, I'm delivering, I'm getting paid, but like, what am I doing to get clients? What am I doing to increase my own income? Not really that much, you know? I wasn't actively looking for clients. I wasn't actively building a brand or personal reputation in the industry. I wasn't actively connecting with other copywriters or other marketers or other business owners. Like, I wasn't investing time into my own business. And that's the second thing. The second thing is, after you invest all this time writing copy for other businesses, you need to start investing in your own business. Invest time into your own business. Invest time into improving at getting clients. Like if you can master client acquisition, if you know how to get a client for other businesses, and then also for yourself, you will make a lot of money, because it's really all it is. Once you can close clients, if you don't like a client, you can fire them. If you want to improve your skills, you can close an additional client with a new type of project, and you can write that copy and you can get better. If you are burning out, you can get a better client and replace those clients that are taking up all your time. Like literally everything in this industry is solved when you know how to close clients, when you have the skills and you've built a client acquisition engine for yourself. And it's not that hard to do it. You know, maybe take you 60 to 90 days to get it right. The sales cycle with big businesses doesn't happen overnight, for sure. It's not like you can just close a client in 7 days. Usually it'll take you a few months, but once you understand how to do it, you're unstoppable. And that's what happened. Like when I finally cracked the code, I invested a lot of time, I got a lot of coaches. I also was quite fortunate because a lot of the clients I was writing copy for were business coaches, and they just happened to teach how to get clients to all of their clients. So I had access to all their information, probably $2 million worth of client acquisition secrets, you know, in their businesses. So I learned directly from, you know, the best in the industry how to get clients, and, you know, $2 million worth of training on how to get clients makes it a lot easier to get clients. So like I absorbed all of that stuff and I took it and I applied it to copywriting, and I was like, okay, I know how to close clients in all these other industries. How would I do it as a copywriter for myself? And I took all that information and like put it into a system that worked for me. And I went from 4K a month to 8K a month within 2 months. So I doubled my income within 2 months. And then I went from 8K, I think it took me 2.5 months or 3 months to get to 12K. So I got to 12K within the space of like 5-6 months, something around that at that time. And it was all just from that one thing, just knowing how to close clients and investing time every single day into my own business. I find that the most powerful thing to do is to do it first thing in the morning. Like before you go and work for other people, go work for yourself first. Before you go serve your clients, because your clients are always going to have priorities. Your clients are always going to be busy. They're always going to be having requests. They're always going to have emergencies. There's always going to be a team meeting. First hour of your day, every single day, you need to invest into growing your own copywriting business. And it's funny I share this because I know a lot of people are going to say to me after watching this, or maybe you're thinking this right now, like, yeah, I know this stuff. It's like, okay, good. You know. What did you do today to improve your copywriting? Can you name it? What did you do today to improve your copywriting? What did you learn today? What did you write today that was challenging? And from the second habit, it's like, what did you do today to grow your business? What did you learn today about getting clients? If you cannot confidently tell me the one thing you did today to improve at copywriting, and you cannot confidently tell me the one thing you did today to get clients and to improve at generating clients, like, you know this stuff, but do you really know it? Or you kind of know about it, but you're not doing it, right? I'm not trying to share new information with you. I'm trying to tell you, like, you need to do this every day if you want to make 10K. It's not about knowing it. There's a nice quote, but the quote goes, to know and not to do is not to know. And I really like that. It's a really good one. It's like, do you know it? If you don't do it, you don't know it, right? So do you use this stuff? Like, are you doing it every single day? Or are you just kind of like, yeah, I know about it, but I'm not really doing it. I'm busy, you know, I'm burnt out, or I have other priorities, I have my job. It's like, blah, 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 blah. This is what's holding you back. These two things, doing these two things every single day, investing an hour every morning, it's the first thing you do, investing in your own business to grow, and then every day investing in improving at copywriting. If you do these two things every single day, you will make 10K a month. It's like, that's straightforward. It's not about mindset. It's not about all these other things. And yeah, there's other stuff that will help you, like having a community of successful people around you. Like, you know, in my copy dojo, there's a lot of copywriters already making 10K. So when we start working with somebody very, very quickly, they're surrounded by other people getting clients, and they kind of learn through osmosis a lot of stuff that they need to do to get clients, and it gets easier to get clients, but it's still action. It's still about investing the hour every morning, no matter what. And if you still have a 9 to 5, or you have to wake up super early for client work, then okay, fine, and do it in the evening. It doesn't matter, like, do it every day, no matter what. If you do these two things, you will make $10,000 a month. And so what do you do right now? Well, improve a copy every single day. Like I said, you can join us in Copy Basecamp. I think that would make the most sense to improve at your skill, because we made everything super easy to follow. Just 15 minutes a day, and you should have everything you need to keep improving as a writer. Obviously, then write a lot of copy for clients and potential clients, and start building up a portfolio of very impressive copy. And then from a client getting standpoint, like improving your own business, I have a video on this channel that shows you the 12 ways to close premium clients, like every strategy that actually works. I've spent the last 5 years mastering these strategies between me and my private 10K a month copywriters in the dojo. Like, between us, we've mastered these strategies. We know how they work, and we go into detail, step by step, A to Z, in the dojo, but I put together a video with all 12 of those for free. You can just go watch it right now. You don't have to join the dojo. Go watch the video where you can learn exactly how each of these strategies works, the pros, the cons, the things you have to do to make them work. Go watch the video, go learn how to do it, pick one or two that make the most sense for you right now, and then go and do it every single day. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.
I'm gonna be like, no, it's fine, I won't worry. Just keep your Rolex in the shot.
Just close the window like this. Okay, ready? You ready? You're literally not going to say anything. I'm going to have fun here. God, this is okay. Here we go, ready? Okay.